speaking through images. When you read romantic poetry, Victorian poetry, Elizabethan poetry, whatever poetry it may be, we come across very powerful words. John Keats says, a thing of beauty is joy forever. We enjoy reading such sentences, such poetic lines. But the modernist poets, they differ from the view of other poets. Actually, they want to go to the classical writers for their content, and they want to have economy of words. Try to express your feelings economically. Don't use too many words. That was their idea. And modernist poetry refers to poetry written namely in Europe and North America between 1890 and 1950. And following they followed the French symbolist movements. The French symbolist movement emphasized imagism, and they approached poetry with a slogan, make it new. Make it new in the sense, bring all other literatures to English literature. And they followed particularly Chinese and Japanese poetry. And then they questioned impersonality and objectivity, and they brought out new ideas to literature. So, with this understanding of modernist poetry, actually it dates back to earlier writers like Walt Whitman. So that Ezra writes another poem, Pact. He wants to make a pact, a truce with Walt Whitman, because he had some wrong ideas about Whitman before he joined this imagist movement. So Walt Whitman was one of the influence on modernist poets, and for these poets, poetry especially remained true to the basic tenets of romantic movement, and appearance of images marked the first emergence of distinctly modernist poetry in English. So with this, we move on to the poetry. It consists of 4 verses. The first line is the title of the poem. It is Papyrus, Spring, long, Can you guess anything out of these 3 words? What it means? We call this as a poetry. Spring, too long, gangula. That's it. That's a very good question, sir. Everybody thinks of what is gangula. We know spring and too long. Okay? And what it does? It is a name of a person, a female. Okay? And Papyrus is more or less like our Voleswari. In the Greek writers, they used this substance to write. Actually, these 3 lines were taken from one of the Greek poetess, was supposed to have composed more than 10,000 lines. Her name was Sappho. Sappho was a very powerful Greek poetess. He was mentioned even by Homer in Iliad, and she was unknown to many people because During that time, Sappho lived in the island of Lesbos, where he advocated lesbianism. We know about Sappho only through others. During her lifetime, her poem was not known like Emily Dickinson. She has composed so many lines, but it was hidden. Only later, during the Victorian age, they found out that her poems, which was only in fragments. Out of 10,000 lines, only they have found only 2 poems as complete. All other poems are incomplete. So, this poem particularly, Ezra takes these lines from a poem called Hymn to Herdai, which was a goddess of love and pleasure, Greek goddess of love and pleasure, which was written by Sappho. These 3 meaningful lines, actually the first 3 lines of the poem. Papyrus is the substance. What Ezra Poem tries to prove is that words have lost their meaning in modern life. We say so many words, meaningless words. But at the same time, words are so powerful. Don't use too many words. Can we bring a meaning with these 3 words? Yes, of course. If you read this poem, Spring, too long, you replace Gandula with some other name. Maybe an occasion, long time ago, which you had with someone, you remember still. Gandula is a female friend. So these 3 words are now meaningful. Sappho may be thinking of her own affairs with this girl many years ago. So now you conclude that these 3 words are meaningful. They give us a lot of meaning. It may be an experience, it may be an affair, it may be something. It is an experiment by Ezra to bring more meaning to words. We need not write so many stanzas to prove ourselves. We can express a lot using few words. So with this, I conclude my presentation. If you have any questions, you can ask me.
Yes, sir.
Is it possible to get the exact meaning of the poet or the poetess?
No. That's what modern poetry attempts to.
What is about happiness?
You cannot get me
Each
from
one
the
will
poet.
get
Yeah,
something
everybody.
out of these.
Yeah, you may think of something else, I may interpret it in some other way. That is poetry.
Justify the title of the
Title, I said no. It was a substance on which Sappho wrote all the poems. Papyrus. Volesuri Mario.
justification of the title.
Just no justification. Just it was taken from that Papyrus. These lines are taken from Papyrus.
What is the life period of Sappho?
Around 300 BC. Yeah. And she has composed 10,000 lines, of which we have only very few. Only 2 poems, complete poems. All others are in fragments. If you are interested, you can go and read Sappho's poems. It's available on the net. Very interesting. Yes.
He is a modernist.
Yes.
Ezra.
Yes.
The modern painting has a peculiar quality, that is representation of abstracts. So the interpretation is left to the audience.
Yeah,
Readers. Yeah. Are you making a connection between, for example, Picasso's Cubism poet, painting and
Yeah, we can make our own connections. Because it's paintings and this images.
right? Just for the sake of.
Yes.
Now, I hope you remember Picasso, and Picasso's style was known as Cubism. So,